If you ask me, there are double standards when it comes to the way men and women are treated by the law. If you wanted proof of this, then surely it came with the case of Kimberly Blythe. She stabbed her boyfriend twice, but she's not been sent to jail because she's pregnant to another man. Indeed, when the recorder sentenced Blythe, he said, "For me, the biggest factor is your pregnancy." Well, joining me now is Vanessa Frake, who's a retired prison governor and an author. Welcome to the show, Vanessa. Always a pleasure. Now, of course, cases like this get people rubbing their chins at best, raising their eyebrows and saying, well, where's the deterrent in stabbing somebody? The guy in question was convinced that she would kill him, and yet she's been spared jail because she's pregnant with another man's another man's baby, beg your pardon. And other people rightly asking, this is two-tiered justice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually disagree with them. I am amazed by the comments from the recorder. It's clear that they have absolutely no idea as to what happens to women who are pregnant who end up in jail. Because, as far as I'm aware, she's only a couple of months pregnant. And the sentence that was given to her was 21 months suspended. So out of that 21 months, if she'd have been given that and served time for that, she would have only done half that anyways. So she probably would have just about had the baby and then been going out. So I'm not really sure. I don't understand his reasoning for saying, she's pregnant and therefore doesn't deserve jail. But interestingly, what you said there was men and women are treated differently. Actually, it's women who are more likely to be jailed for a first-time offence than men. It's just another bow to, the state of our judiciary system in general is my observation.
But surely this case sends out the alarming message that if you've done something reprehensible, stabbing a man twice is pretty downright, it's pretty reprehensible. The easiest way to avoid justice is just to kind of get pregnant, even by another man. And this judge here handing out clemency sends out a very concerning message that pregnancy is a get-out-of-jail card.
Well, I mean, it's not at all. The prison service are well equipped to deal with women who are pregnant. In fact, we are probably leading in Europe on that issue. So, the fact that this judge has absolutely no idea of what happens to women who are pregnant in prison says it all for me, really, that they haven't bothered to find out. And they've just made a sweeping comment like this, which, as you rightly say, raises people's eyebrows.
And I wonder, actually, I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Vanessa. It's out-of-touch judges. Not only that, but judges who think they're doing right thing by showing mercy, by showing that they're not sexist, they're not misogynists. In actual fact, they're just completely and utterly out of touch with reality.
Yes, without a doubt. The fact that, she's only just pregnant anyways, it's not like she's just literally about to give birth. In my opinion, pregnancy isn't an illness. It's something that happens in life. The prison service, as I said, are well equipped to deal with this. And it just goes to show that, these judges have no ideas. But what they'd rather do is jail somebody for a first-time non-violent offence for 3 months, rather than somebody who has committed a violent offence on a victim who will probably suffer from that violence for a long time to come.
And Vanessa, briefly, if we could, this also sends out the message from the judiciary that our jails can't cope with pregnant women. They're not fit to bring up children. You've painted a very different picture. They are actually very good at it.
Yes, we are. I say we are. I've now retired, but the prison service is incredibly good at it. They're very compassionate. They're very caring. It is highly unlikely that a woman will go into labour in a jail. I would say 99.9% of babies born whilst a woman is in custody are got out to hospital in time, so that the baby never has on its birth certificate its place of birth as a prison. So yes, the prison service is very good at dealing with pregnant women. This judge needs to get an invite to a female jail that has mothers with children and learn about the practices.
Vanessa Frake, retired prison governor and an author. Excellent analysis. And you know, your comments make it even clearer that this judge seems to have made the wrong decision if he had the grasp of how great those services were. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. Excellent.